Hey folks, Moz42 here. In a recent live stream I was on, it was suggested that I do a bit of a walk around on my bike. It's a BMW R1200RT 2016 model. I bought it last year. It's been on a road trip way down south over 20 days, notching up, I think it's about just over 7,800 kilometres. So yeah, I'll put it together and you can have a bit of a look and let me know what you think. In the end of the vlog, I'll include a link to another vlog I did, which basically shows all the bikes I've had through the ages, if you're interested. So for now, have a look at my my current Steed. So here it is, a BMW R1200RT 2016 model. I picked that up new last year, and I'll have a bit of a walk around and show you the bits and pieces on the bike. You'll note that the top box isn't a BMW top box. I actually hung on to it from my last bike. I couldn't see the sense in paying thousands of dollars for a genuine BMW one when I already have one. You'll note on the top box there's a couple of stickers, first aid and a fire extinguisher. I did some modifications to it. As you can see, I've installed a first aid kit and a fire extinguisher in the lid of it, so it's always available when I need it. You can see here I've utilised the power outlet on the rear of the bike, and I've hooked that up to the top box, which has the inlet for the power and an outlet when I need it. Also has an on-off switch for the power that goes into the top box. And you see here inside the top box I've got a power outlet that I can use to power up or charge up batteries, etc. while I'm riding along. This is the other side. Just do a bit of a walk around here. Great bike to ride. Really enjoy it. As you can see here, I'm a member of the Ulysses Club, which is a motorcycle club for senior citizens, so to speak. It's for anyone over the age of 40. But if you're between 40 and 55, you're actually a junior member, and their motto is "Grow old disgracefully." Pretty cool. One of the features I really like is apart from the radio. Turn that one down. And yes, at above 100 kilometres an hour, if you turn it right up, you can hear the radio and listen to music while you're going along. The feature I like is the windscreen. If you can see that, it's electrically adjusted. So, and the beauty of it is, wherever it's set, when you turn off the bike, it'll, I'll show you, it drops down to its resting position, but when you start the bike and start rolling with the bike, it'll raise up to the last position set. Some good features here. The GPS sits in there. Heated hand grips. Yeah. All the modern cons. A couple of glove boxes. There's a power outlet over the other side as well. Controls down the bottom here. Not sure whether you can see them, but down there is controls for the radio, etc. Bulk of the controls for the bike, for the menu settings, are all done via the hand grips. This is like a mouse, a rotating mouse. You can select your modes of riding, change it to whatever mode you want and reselect. Here we have the on-off switch for the cruise control. All round great bike. This little RAM set up here I use to put my wireless control for my dash cam or my helmet cam. It's got a little screen. You can stop and start recording and all that sort of stuff. These are some of the adjustments you can make with that roller mouse on the left-hand hand grip. Can change the volume, radio stations, etc. Or you can access the menu for the bike. When you do that, you can see you can adjust the dynamic settings of the shockeys from soft to normal, hard. Normally have it setting on normal. Also the number of riders, one rider or one rider with luggage or rider pillion with luggage can be set. And you can change the information. This gives you the date. You'll see the date change on the right hand side. Travel times, a stopwatch if you wanted to time anything while you're travelling. Tyre pressures, which is really good. They'll come up when you're actually on the move. Outside temperature. Why you'd have an outside temperature, I don't know, on the bike, but anyway, they'll let you know what it's like outside. Your speed, that's average speed. Range on the fuel you have left. Consumption in litres per 100 kilometres. Average consumption. And I normally just leave it set on range because I like to see how far I've got to go. As well, you can set the trip meters here. That's the trip meter 1, which is located on this side. If I reset it here now, you'll see that it goes to 0. There's trip meter 2. I'll reset that to 0. And an auto trip. Your handlebar heat, you can set that here. You can wind it up so your handlebars, you got the choice of heat you want to put through it, and also your seat. Yes, it warms your bum as well, so you can turn it up or down regarding what your preference is. There is also a heat switch for the pillion, which is directly underneath the pillion seat that you can turn on and off for the pillion. Settings, basically your audio, you can set it there. All different things you can do, adjust your dates, etc. And there you have it. As I said, up here is normally the GPS, and that control stuff there. When you got the GPS on it, you can actually control the GPS with that handlebar switch as well. The left-hand controllers, there's that the mouse or roller mouse and adjustment, etc. Just by flicking it through, takes you through all the menus. That's your menu selection. This one's pretty neat. It's the control for the windscreen. You can actually set it like that, as I showed you before. Cruise control, on, set, etc. Flashing headlights and your driving lights or your parkers on and off. Normal turn signals, not like the older Beamers or the K series, which have a button on each side. This uses conventional button and cancellation with that. On the right hand side controls, up here, this one here is your central locking, as I just showed you. The mode is the mode of riding you require. I'll flick that through and show you what it does. Right there you can see it says road. You can change it to, there's road, to dynamic. So it changes to dynamic. It gives you basic racing stuff. Or rain, so if it's raining you can change it to rain, and it adjusts throttle etc. to make things a lot smoother, so that it keeps your traction control working. I normally have it running on normal, which it'll change to, which is road. There you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that little overview of my bike. Yeah, I'm actually planning on another trip soon, so I'll be collecting quite a bit of video footage to include when I get back, and I'll be taking my little Mavic Pro drone with me, which fits neatly in the top box, and yeah, I'll see if I can get some aerial captures as well. So as I said, at the end of this, I'm not sure whether it's here or here, one place or another. I've got a link there to a vlog I did, which shows all the bikes I've had through my time, how I started riding, etc., and a few thoughts of the bikes that I've owned as well. So hope you enjoyed that, and for now, cheers, and hey, I'll catch you on the roundabout, hey, bye.